You like my outfit? Sorry, I don't have COVID-19, so don't worry about that. I'm going to be making a video about COVID-19, okay? But right now I'm making a video about Shane Dawson. I never thought, I'm going to be honest with you, I never thought I'd have to make this video. I never thought it was going to be a thing that I'd ever have to even think about making. I just figured that, I grew up watching Shane and I saw a lot of the stuff that he used to do, and I just figured that everyone agreed that it was kind of embarrassing and he moved past it. That's kind of what I thought. And I always thought the pedophile stuff was just like a joke, but it seems like it was more than a joke, but he's got a lot of people ridiculing him. And I want to make something very clear, because this is something that people always they don't seem to get. Like, when I say pray for somebody, I'm not praying to get them out of trouble, Some trouble is justified, he said bad things, and he never really stood up for the right things, and this is kind of what happens when you just try to stay neutral, I mean, sometimes Shane kind of made me mad sometimes because he just wouldn't take a big stand on something, or he'd be too scared, or he just wouldn't care about it enough to do the research or whatever. And I know he's done a lot of research for a lot of other things, but there's just certain things where I see him perpetuate falseness sometimes because he himself just didn't care enough. And I've noticed this about him for a long time. It is kind of weird talking about someone named Shane when my name is also Shane. I gotta crank up the collar a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now I look like one of those speed racers or whatever. I actually think this is cool, by the way. So it's just letting you know how crazy I really am. But I care enough to pray for people, and I'm praying for Shane Dawson because, boy, he has just been taking one hit after another. And I think he really believes that some of the stuff that he says is correct and just doesn't see a problem with it or whatever the issue is. So I'm going to be praying for Shane Dawson, and I've been praying so much for so many different people, so many different things, so many different events. It's a bit of an overload for me. It's a bit overbearing. It's a bit of an overdrive, a bit of an overpowering, unbearable thing sometimes, but I'm going to keep on going. To keep track of it and to remember it all, but I'm going to keep on going. So let's pray for Shane Dawson, that he just is filled with honesty and truth, and that he just is able to see things clear enough to where he can take a bigger stance on things and to draw himself away from certain people, because he thinks he can just hang out with everybody and just talk to everybody and does not have to stand for anything. And it's just, I've always had a problem with that personally. You have to stand against certain things. There's certain people who you shouldn't hang out with. I mean, if you do, then you don't see a big enough problem with that thing. So I just pray for clarity and for some peace and comfort also while he goes through this. Just because you're going through all these things doesn't mean you have to be in pain while you do it. But these things that he's going through are justified things. You shouldn't sexualize children. You shouldn't do sexual things. When I was a kid, I didn't really realize the full problem of it till I got older. I was like, yeah, that's messed up and gross. Some of it was pretty gross, so. And just shameless, tasteless, flavorless kind of humor, like dead, like a dead horse. Like it was like, and so he just beat that dead horse for so many years. And then he started doing conspiracy theory videos, and he started doing life hack videos, and it was honestly better than that content. And his content just keeps getting better and better. And I think this is just one more step on the road to improvement, And I wish him the best, and I don't think he's an evil person. I just think that the lines have gotten blurred in his own life, probably in the past, and probably back when he was making movies. Some stuff might have happened, and I think now, he's just that guy who's settled down, but is still kind of crazy, and you can't really put him in a box or analyze him. It's hard to do that with Shane, partly because he doesn't take a firm stance on certain things. But, anyways, that's the video. you know, just pray for Shane Dawson. I'm going to be praying for him, along with a lot of other things. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and if you like this style, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I know I can do it, and I can do it with your help. So go ahead and do that, because you're going to see a lot more crazy outfits like this. And you're also going to see some outfits that probably aren't so crazy, but just stuff that I like, okay? Because the fact of the matter is, I'm not too manly to be flashy. I'm not too manly to love people. I'm not too manly to care about people. And that's not a joke. I am going to make a video about that, because it takes effort to be a good person, you know? Anyways, thank you for watching my video. Love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.